Hi, we're going to go over some blue light tips.
So what we want you to know is that flight is measuring you in two different states. It's measuring you both when you're at rest and when you're contracting. So what we want you to know is we don't want any tension or pressure being held when that center light turns orange. Why? Well, we know the best outcome is going to be when you're able to both relax and contract your pelvic floor. So learning both parts of these movement is going to be a more successful and sustainable outcome with flight when we can learn both that squeeze and release. So we're going to go over some tips with some breathing techniques to use with flight here in a moment. So we want you to focus more on your timing of your contraction, the coordination of your contraction, and a general awareness of your pelvic floor versus just the amount of lights that you're going to light up. And know that you are still receiving your mechanotherapy benefit.
So, for your visual feedback, when that center light turns orange,
Again, that is measuring your resting muscle tone. And when the light turns green, it's measuring how much pressure and tension you're putting on the wand.
and that difference is your blue light visual feedback.
So when my center light turns orange, I'm not going to apply pressure. It's green. I'm going to squeeze.
And there's going to be my blue light visual feedback.
Now this second round, I'm going to put pressure and tension on my wand, and we're going to see what happens during the center light when it's green. So I'm going to hold pressure on my wand here. Now when my light's green, I'm still squeezing, but I'm not getting those blue lights to light up anymore. So flight is designed to measure you at both of these states, and those blue lights reflect how well you can create the difference between these two phases. So here's some of our extra tips. Again, we want you to avoid squeezing and pressure on that wand when it's orange because there's going to be less measurable difference for flight to measure.
And it will give you less visual feedback.
Instead, what we want you to do is inhale when that center light turns orange. So you'll take a breath in through your nose, a nice gentle belly breath, and that will naturally help to relax your pelvic floor muscles. Then when the light turns green, we want you to exhale while you're squeezing and lifting those muscles. So squeeze and lift for the 5-second contraction.
And that will give you better, more accurate visual feedback.